Hey everybody! This is Meadowsweet, Spirea alba. This is a smaller shrub. It likes sunshine and moist soils, not necessarily wet, but moist. It can do drier soils, but will probably flower a bit less from what I have read. We love this plant. It seems super hardy to us. Where we are looking right now has a bit of moist soil, but it can dry out. So I'm very curious how long these flowers will last. All kinds of insects love the blooms, and it's a really just pretty colonizing shrub. Let me step back so you can see. This is all surrounding the sassafras that we grew, and I planted a bunch of little plugs that we grew from seed all around the base. And it is so cool. It's just a big ring around the sassafras. And it goes on up even right in here. Caterpillars feed on the leaves of certain species of moths and butterflies. Rabbits will use the bark in the winter time. Deer like to browse on it lightly from what I've read. We have a young buck that's hanging out here now, and he seems to like to chomp the persimmons and the dogwoods and the elms, but not meadowsweet. So it must not be super highly preferred. And tucked in here with the meadowsweet are all these goldenrods that just self-sowed and are so enchanting right now because somebody is living in all of these leaf tips. Look at this. They've stitched them all together. Oh my gosh. So you stand here and check in on this area and you see all of these small insects flying around, these beautiful white plumes of flowers, all of these ants getting nectar, and knowing that the leaves are feeding all kinds of other lives, and it's just so exciting. And since this is such a resilient plant and spreads by roots, it's able to survive well, I think. At least that's what we've seen in our experience. And if they spread more than you like, you just mow them, keep them contained by a mowed edge. Our trail just happens to go right next to it, so that's just the way that it is. I actually, and I know Steve would too, like it to spread out, so we will probably let that happen. So Meadowsweet, Spirea alba. You see spireas for sale in big box stores. They're usually not the native ones, but they are available from different companies. So if you are in range of meadowsweet and you have some sun to part sun patches and soils that are fairly moist, or at least not bone dry, give this plant a go. It's really beautiful.